Alright, I'm back. What you're looking at is a 1974 and a half MGB GT. This is the last year that they were imported into North America. There were only 1,248 of them shipped to North America. This one here happens to be number 738. I got it from a friend of mine. He not really a mechanic, and I've had my eyes on this thing for, since 08, even before 08 when he got it. And what he did, he drove it for a little while, and then he put it up, and it's been sitting since 1908 until I got it in 2002. 2020. I'm getting ahead of myself here. A little backstory. Growing up, we had about 4 or 5 of us buddies. We all had little sports cars like this. And what we do, take them out to Waterford, Michigan, and do road rallies out there. One of our friends had an MGA. Another one had a Triumph. I can't remember the numbers on it. Another one, he had a Carmen Ghia. I had 1968 Cortina GT 1600. And we go out there and road rally and that. And one of my other buddies, wish we would have known what the car was going to be worth today. He had the Gull Wing, excuse me. And he didn't hang with us too much. He had too much money to hang with us. But that was a gorgeous car. One of my other buddies, he had a Alpine, Sunbeam Alpine with a 289 Hyper engine in it. And we came back from racing one time, and he wanted to change the spark plugs in it, make them hotter and a different coil, so on and so forth. So he was working on one bank, I was working on the other bank, taking the spark plugs out. And we couldn't get to the back 2 spark plugs because there's a V8 and it's stuck in it. It was shoved right up against the firewall. So after having a couple beverages, we came up with the idea, what the hell? We'll just cut holes in the firewall to be able to get at the spark plugs in the back. So that's how it was either that or pull the motor. And we weren't about to pull the motor just to change 2 spark plugs, so that's the solution we came up with. My all-time favorite car is a Austin Healey 3000 Mark III. I almost had one. I put a deposit on it. A lady friend of mine, she needed money to go to college. And she knew I liked it, so she offered it to me, and I gave her a deposit, and she wanted to keep it for one more day to say goodbye to it, basically. It was her baby. So the next day I get a phone call, and it's her on the phone, and I'm all excited, figuring she's going to tell me what time to pick it up. Well, she informed me that she got T-boned on the passenger side. Totally destroyed the car. So obviously I got my money back, but I didn't want my money back, I wanted the car. Matter of fact, I might as well put a plug in here. If anybody knows anybody that's looking for parts for a Cortina 68 GT 2-door, I've got a lot of parts. I've got complete doors. I've got a lot of parts for it. So if anybody's interested, leave me some in the description or in the comments. Leave me a comment if you're interested in it. Well, now to talk about this. When I went to pick it up, it's been sitting for 12 years. It hasn't been started. And it was in a trailer, so we pushed it out of the trailer. It had a dead battery, so I couldn't even try to start it. And that. So I get it home here, and I put a new battery in it. That son of a gun kicked over. Amazed me. I figured for 12 years just sitting there. Well, I went in there, I changed the fluids before I did anything. I threw some oil into the cylinders, cranked it over without the spark plugs on, just to get it lubricated. So it kicked over faster than my brand new car. I was really shocked. Well, in case you haven't seen one of these, let me show you around it. It's a 4-banger, nothing spectacular. They did put V8s in these things, which that's what thinking about doing is dropping this motor out and looking for a different motor for it. But so that's basically about it. And whoever had this car before my buddy went in there and cut a lot of the electrical wires. I got electrical wires coming out here. I got wires down here that have been cut. I don't have any idea where they go, and it's really teeing me off because right now I don't have any brake lights. And I have a question of you know anything about these cars? Now when you start it, are the headlights supposed to come on automatically? Because mine come on and I can't figure out how to turn them off. Like I say, he cut a lot of wires on that. And it has a sunroof here, moonroof, sunroof, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, I've got the interior kind of torn apart trying to figure out this wiring diagram, and I'm not having any luck in there. And let's see if I can flip this, maybe go through the back here. Sorry about that. If you watch my, you know I don't do any editing if you watch my past videos. So it has a little jump seat back here, which is basically useless unless you want to put a dog back there, or maybe I don't even know if you can get a set of golf clubs in there. He's done it's not in bad shape. The body's in really straight. But what they did, they went in here and they painted it with a brush, which I've got all kinds of surface rust. I don't know if you can see this here, but I have surface rust that's coming up, and I'm really happy that this part here usually rusts out here and you have problems with it. That's in really good shape. And I don't know if you can see this here. It's all spider or surface rust underneath here, which so far none of the rust goes all the way through, which really makes me happy. You can see some rust down here in this spot here. I hope you can, you might not be able to see it, but so I just wanted to show you what I got. I'll be putting videos on about it when I start to get more into repairing it. I have a lot of work to do. My main concern right now is my brakes. If I can get those tail lights to go, then I can take it and put insurance on it, register it, and get it on the road, and at least have some fun with it while I work on it. So that's basically what I just wanted to, might as well show the, maybe I can see it from here. Zoom in if I can. That's what the dashboard looks like. Let me go to the driver's side here. Boy, these vent windows, I wish they'd bring those back. Those were great. You could direct the air. It does not have AC, unfortunately, but then again, I guess it's good because probably the AC wouldn't be any good sitting for so many years. Now that's what the dash looks like. It's a 4-speed. It does not have overdrive. And these windows here, let's see if I can get this to pop out. Yep. These windows here open up so you can get some air passing through. because this thing is hot. And when the sun's out, and those are leather seats, and they need to be redone. Best I can tell is they were the same color as the car, and somebody went in there and decided to make them black, and I don't know what kind of dye they tried to put on there, but as you can see, it's worn off. And the seats have to be remanufactured. So I just wanted to introduce you to my MG. I'll be making more videos of it. I have to replace the master brake cylinder. Oh, are we still allowed to say master? I don't want to get in trouble, because I know they're talking about canceling or changing the name for the Masters Golf Club or golf tournament. So I don't want to get in trouble, but what the hell? It's a master brake cylinder. Deal with it. Alright, so I just thought I'd introduce you to this, and videos will be coming up shortly. As always, my videos are free. Thank you for watching.